everybody. So it's time for another Minute to Win It challenge. Today we are working on our whole body and core strength. So we're going to be doing a plank, and we've done them in class before. I think you remember how to do them, and I'll show that to you, and I'll show you another variation of it if you want to try that one instead. While we do the plank, we're also going to be stacking things. So I have chosen quarters because that was the only thing I could find that I had a whole bunch of. So maybe you have Legos or like Jenga blocks. Those would probably be really good for this. So go out and find a whole bunch of whatever it is that you can stack. I wouldn't recommend something heavy. This will make it much more difficult for you for this challenge. But if you want an extra challenge, go right ahead. So I've got my pile of quarters over here, and I put it on a magazine so it would be kind of a flat surface. You could do this on your rug or a hard floor, or even outside if you want, whatever. Just try and get a flat area so that your little stack doesn't fall over. So what we're going to do is we're going to get into our plank. When the timer starts, we're going to start moving the quarters from one pile to another and stack them on top of each other. You want to make sure you switch hands so you're getting the different parts of your core working and your shoulders as well. So if we just did one side, we'd get really tired. You want to kind of go back and forth. All right, so I think that's everything. I'm going to give it a try, and then you guys can give it a try at home too. And we can compare our numbers, and we can work on it and get better at it as well. All right, ready? Here we go. All right. Oh, by the way, I also just Googled minute timer, and I found one that had the music and everything, and it counted it down for you out loud so you knew when it was done. So if you guys want to do that, you can. It makes it real easy, or you can just use a cell phone or a clock or whatever. Whatever's easiest for you. So let's get this timer ready. Woo! Okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Gotta make sure your stack stays nice and straight so that it doesn't topple over. If it does, you're gonna start all over, right? I don't know what number I'm on, so I'll have to count it after. Okay, halfway there. It's getting harder. Okay, 12 seconds. 7, 5. Okay, let's see how many I got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. All right, 24 quarters I was able to stack. And let me tell you, that was pretty tough. Okay, so I just went right into the challenge, so I wanted to get it over with. But for all of you doing this at home, I'll show you the plank. So hands are down. You want to try and get your shoulders over the wrist so they create a line. And then you can't see my feet. Well, I'll show you what they look like. But they're just like this. I'm pushing back through the heels, and then my hips drop down slightly so that I'm in a nice long line, a plank, right? So a plank, like if you think of a board as a plank, doesn't have a big bow in it. It's not down here, right? So you want to keep the body nice and strong. And as you move, it's going to move a little bit too. So that's totally okay. We want to try and stay steady and not fall over. The other option to do your plank is to put the knees down. So you can have start like this, and then drop the knees to the ground, flatten out the feet, and keep that nice strong core. So again, we're not dipping, we want the belly pulled in and shoulders pushing up, right? Also, it's okay if halfway through you get tired and you want to put your knees down. It's totally fine. I definitely wanted to, but I powered through it. So I hope you guys give this a try and have fun with it. send in your score and we can keep track of that if you'd like. You definitely don't have to if you don't want to. You can just keep it for yourself and you can work on this and work on your strength at home.